Well, the feeling of this, first of all, I got the first letter that did not say I was exempt from this. And the letter said I owe $17,072 with interest of $2,133.98, with a total of $19,205.98. The feeling of getting this was very bad because that's a lot of money to lay out for when nothing was changed, no money was changed hands. So what was very nice is when I got this letter after Aero Marine spent a few months working this out and going up and back with the tax people and getting this letter saying that I am exempt. They're happy to say I'm exempt, and that's it. And boy, what a relief. My name is Gary Schank. I'm a co-owner, one of three, of a Beechcraft Bonanza A36. And we've owned it for quite some time, but we recently moved it into an LLC ownership. By chance, my pilot group had some speakers to come in and speak to our group about different aspects of owning an aircraft. And one of them happened to be Aero and Marine. And I already received a letter from the tax people and thought there was nothing left to do with it since I sent in a statement saying that, oh, there was no money transferred and I didn't hear anything further. But then I thought maybe I better speak to them about it since that's where their expertise is. So I spoke to Julie after the meeting and we arranged to get together after that and get into more detail. We spoke in person at the meeting, but afterwards we agreed to speak on the phone and get together via phone to further discuss it. So I did that. We got together. Julie called me and I went over, or at least the paperwork I could go over via the phone. And she decided that she better get some more information and investigate it further, which she did. And to my surprise, it was not resolved. You know, sometimes no news is good news. But in this case, it was not good news because I heard nothing further from the tax people, assuming that, okay, I guess they're happy not to receive anything. And in the meantime, unbeknownst to me, we're accruing interest and the liability had not gone away. Well, the great thing about working with Aero Marine, you know, I'm an attorney, and so I had no problem creating the LLC for our airplane. But my legal expertise does not extend to tax expertise. And that's where Aero and Marine came in. So it was fantastic because this is what they do. And this was, to me, a very difficult situation. To them, another day at the office. And so they were able to provide me with all the information, or I should say I provided them with the information they needed. And in turn, they just took the ball and ran with it. And I did not really need to do anything further. And I guess, to my surprise, it was all handled really after I provided all the information to Aero and Marine. Well, you know, the peace of mind working with Aero and Marine is that I knew that this is what they do. They deal with these people all the time. For me, this would be completely new. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. I don't know what the result is going to be. Working with them, knowing that this is all they do and this is their expertise, it really took a lot of weight off me. And I have to say, when I look at the relatively low expense of hiring Aero Marine versus what the potential liability was, boy, no comparison. It pays to hire an expert in what you need, and especially when so much is at stake, so much money is at stake. Even the title of the airplane itself. I would imagine that had we not paid this tax, no doubt the state might have been able to even put a lien on the airplane. And so what a relief to know there's no lien on the airplane. There's no tax liability. I know that this was handled by an expert and that it's truly wrapped up and done. Aero and Marine, our experts, easy to work with. I can't really believe how little I had to do in providing the information. And from there, everything was handled. In fact, the tax people tried to contact me one time, and as I understand it, Julie read them the Riot Act, and that was the last time they got back in touch. So it was truly out of our hands and taken care of by an expert, and it was just a terrific experience.